Hello everyone, new Master Duel ban list. Let's take a look. We're already seeing two of them right off the bat. When you load into this thing, it just gives you these right off the bat. I wish there was like a way to, whatever, who cares. Uh, right off the bat we have Kelbeck the Ancient Vanguard. This is like another hit to tier. Tier just keeps getting hit and keeps getting hit, and it deserves to be, but you know. It's not really very interesting when tier keeps getting hit, really. Uh, Maybe they should do it all at once instead of continuing to chip away at it. And then we have number 89, Diablosis, the Mind Hacker. Rest in Piss won't be missed. They probably should have just went ahead and got rid of this guy before they released Kashtira. This is what allows Kashtira to do the zone lock, like turn one zone lock, to prevent you from playing. And they really, like, again, they really should have just gotten rid of this before Kashtira came out. Now with this gone, Kashtira becomes a lot less powerful until we get a Rise Heart. Once we get a Rise Heart, the deck will be the best thing to be playing. Right now, this brings it back down to the level of maybe everything else on the docket, but like it's still a really good option for sure. It's still toxic too. Don't worry. If you are worried about it not being toxic, it's still a little toxic. It's just perhaps not as toxic as it was before. All right, limited Nimble Beaver. Nimble Beaver, this is a hit to sprite. This is going to reduce the consistency of the Nimble package. That's fine. It's like a bad hit specifically to like pure, well, quote unquote pure sprite. Probably the sprite runic, you know, if you want to call it that. But this is this still allows you for sprite live twin, like the sprite live twin runic like pile. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. I don't think the Nimble Beaver was the thing bringing. Oop, I'm gonna scroll back up. No spoilers. Keeping this from, and then I said yeah. You know, it's fine. Tier limits haveness being limited. Weren't all these already limited? Is that a? Huh. I thought, oh, they're all at 2, right? And then this one got limited, and then there's another one that's banned, I believe. Just keep hitting tier limit, sure. Just it hit tier limit to the point that it is purely a gamble. It is like literally just like a 50% chance that you'll win. Then it'll be fine, I guess. Like just like there's only one name in the deck now, but it still is enough to get an occasional top or something. I don't know. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know that tier limit was that in need of a hit necessarily, but you know, I'm not going to complain about it getting hit more. All right. We are releasing the limits on a couple of cards here. Luster Pendulum with Draco Slayer. That's good. That's fine. It's fine. I don't care. Pendulum is, it's not the extra copy of Luster Pendulum is not what's going to break Pendulum. It is a-okay. And then number 75, Bamboozling Gospel Shadow, finally released for Rongo Miniad. The Sins of Rongo Miniad. This is fine, probably. Bamboozling Gossip Shadow is a weird card in that it mostly is what enables Rongo Miniad to be as toxic as it is, but also it can occasionally be toxic in some other situations. And it perhaps shouldn't be unbanned, but I think it'll be mostly be fine. I don't think it's going to be a huge issue, really. I think it's going to be fine. And then Adamantipator Analyzer. This could have come off like literally any time. When was this put on the list even? Why Adamantipator Analyzer and not Block Dragon? Like, the ban list in Master Duel just does not make any goddamn sense to me. It is pure nonsense, and it just doesn't make any goddamn sense. When does this actually go into effect? October 10th. So we still have like a week and a half of the current format until this is put into effect. Not a huge change. That's the thing about the Master Duel ban list, is that they're rarely huge changes. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, Block Dragon was banned on the last ban list. So yeah, it's fine to bring Adamantipator Analyzer back now that Block Dragon is fucking gone. Like, I don't get some of the choices they make. It always feels like it's the exact wrong choice. Like, I mean, hell, I was about to say, why are we hitting Nimble Beaver instead of more of the sprite cards? But honestly, the sprite cards have been hit pretty hard. Starters at 2 is blue at 2 as well. See, the thing is, here's the thing, is that I can only get into the Master Duel meta so much because it's too goddamn expensive to get new decks now that I'm not a new player, you know? I can't build fucking Sprite. I can't, like, unless I go and like dismantle every deck I've ever built. I can't play Sprite in tier limit. And it's always diminishing returns too. Like when you dismantle a card, you only get, you know, 1/3 of a card's worth. And so I just don't have any way to really get up. So I'm not as up to date on what the numbers for tier limit and Sprite are. What I know is Kashtira. It's just, I think they didn't hit anything except for Fenrir to 2, if I'm remembering correctly. Which is weird because they usually do more preemptive hits than that. Like Sprite was immediately had Sprite started to 2, and I think something else as well. Hey, tier limits was massive. Everything released at limit 2, and then but yeah, I just can't keep up with the current game because, you know, I've got my branded deck. I spent all my resources, you know, getting all these decks early on to show off on stream, and then the branded deck I built later, and now I just don't have any resources, and then like the free resources just don't come fast enough. So I really just gotta like, what I have to do is like I have to like play an unoptimal deck for a whole format and build up the gems and save them up until the next format where I can finally play meta again. And then by the time that format's done, I have to skip a format again. And I just don't want to fucking play that way. I don't have fun that way. Especially with how much branded has been hit on the ban list. Which, you know, hey, no random branded hits this time. How about that? And no random flu hits. Isn't that neat? I have flu on the reason I have branded. So I can play a format ago, but I cannot play this format because I just don't have the resources for it. And now I don't really it just makes me lose the want to play the game at all, which I think is Master Duel's biggest downfall, is that it's a fucking gacha game. The thing about gacha games is gacha games always have diminishing returns. Eventually your user base dries out and you have to shutter your doors. And that will come from Master Duel eventually. This is no longer a ban list reaction, I'm realizing. Well, I hope you like hearing me ramble. And that's my reaction to the ban list, is that Master Duel Delenda est. Alright, see you next time. Hey there, thanks for watching another video. Why don't you give it a like, share it around, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications. You know, the YouTube stuff. You can also follow me on Twitch and Twitter for more content. I got content plenty for ya. You can also support the channel by giving me money. You have a Patreon. If you join the Patreon, you can show up in the credits over here. I would really appreciate that. You can also use my TCG Player affiliate link to get any singles, sealed product, or accessories that you want, all to start supporting the channel at the same time. That's all for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful rest of whatever time it is for you. Bye now!